We must be bearers of hope in today's day and age, brothers and sisters, or else what good would our faith be? What good would Christ's sacrifice be? What good would all the saints, all the martyrs' death be? Would all their teachings be? Do you think St. Maximilian Kolbe just did nothing? This was never about pride. He gives us so many chances to believe in him. Brothers and sisters, welcome to this latest episode of Bedtime Catholicism. I've been really meditating upon the lives of the saints. I've also been reading the life of His Holiness Pope Francis following his death, God rest his soul. And it calls to mind how much fear there is in so many souls of not just Catholics, all Christians today, just to be able to proclaim the name of the Lord, to be able to go about our day and be able to say to others, hey, do you know about Christ? Are you ready for salvation? Are you ready to meet God? Lots of saints did not die on this world simply not doing anything. They were not stagnant in their faith. They were not stagnant in their zeal to be able to share this incredible news with others. And that anxiety that so many people have in people's hearts today, it's only going to lead to more souls going into hell than souls going into heaven. More and more as we get through this Jubilee year of hope, there's still lots and lots of anxious souls today in the hearts of many Catholics, of many Christians throughout the world. Why? It's because this culture of religious acceptance, religious liberty, this culture of simply just saying, oh yeah, you do you. It's invaded this world so much that it's causing other people to fall into sin. And that simple sin of omission, that simple just action of just not doing what we are meant to do as Christians, what we're called to do as Christians, not living out our vocation, the grace that God has given us in today's life, in today's society, it's not going to lead souls to heaven. Christ did not leave this earth. He did not ascend into heaven without leaving the apostles, with the whole church, with an entire mission, brothers and sisters. What did he tell his apostles? Go forth and baptize and make disciples of all nations. Christ told us to follow the 10 Commandments. Christ told us to love one another. Christ told us to share this with others. He taught his disciples to share this good news with others, and his disciples, his apostles, shared that news from generation to generation, which really, really upsets me, because now I see today's world. And what is it filled with? The culture of, once again, being stagnant. St. Maximilian Kolbe, let's take for example. What did he do? Do you think when he saw those Freemasons go on and about promoting an anti-Christ culture, blaspheming the Holy Father, blaspheming St. Michael the Archangel at the walls outside the Vatican, do you think St. Maximilian Kolbe just did nothing? Do you think he just stood there and said, oh yeah, as a Franciscan friar, my call is just to accept what they're doing? No. In fact, he changed the culture, because he then founded what is now known as the Militia of the Immaculata, which still aims today and strives to promote the devotion to the Sacred Heart in reparation for the blasphemy committed against his church. In a similar way, St. Ignatius of Loyola, he founded the Jesuits, not out of pride, not out of not just simply out of, okay, I want to disrespect the Protestants and get a rise out of them. No. This was never about pride. He founded the Jesuits for the greater glory of God, that through his organization, souls might be saved. God might be glorified throughout the nations. We have yet to realize the amount of graces that God has given us, the amount of chances that He gives us to be able to believe in Him. We are so ignorant of that. And I talked about this in my last video as well. He gives us so many chances to believe in Him. He gives us so many chances to evangelize to others. And guess what we do with our lives? We simply just make the excuse of, okay, we're too busy. But at the same time, in our day-to-day lives, what are we doing? Most of our time is being used up simply just from using this very device that I have in my hand. More souls are led to hell because of simply what man has implemented into people's lives, which was actually meant to serve a greater purpose. And yet it is causing many souls to despair. It's causing many souls to fall into sin. But brothers and sisters, we need to be able to use these things so that people might have hope. The church might have hope. You know why so many traditionalists, so many modernists are like, oh my gosh, man, the church is going to fall down. It's because this spirit of simply just of new inventions, the modern world, simply being implemented into our day-to-day lives, we're misusing what we have for sin. Everything that we have that's a blessing from God, we misuse them for the worst. Computers, machines, simple flyers that are being handed out. We could use them for the greater glory of God. Yeah, what do we do with them? We promote false ideologies. We spread hate and falsehoods online. And yet, that's the reason why so many Catholics, so many Christians today are like, oh man, the church is gonna die if we don't return to tradition, or if we don't return to modernism, as the progressivists say. But no, brothers and sisters, true love. If we're gonna have hope, if we're gonna spread love into the church, we need to have obedience. If we're going to become pilgrims of hope this Jubilee year, we need to have obedience to the church. Following the death, the passing of Pope Francis, God rest his soul, guess what? They still made falsehoods online. The media, YouTubers, they made falsehoods online. They keep on doing so. Because guess what? This world doesn't care about souls anymore. At least a lot of it doesn't. What did Christ say? We live in the world, but not of the world. And if we're gonna be pilgrims of hope, we cannot be confined to the things of this world, but we also cannot separate ourselves from the bounds of this world to the point where we can't even evangelize to one another. Brothers and sisters, don't keep this scrupulosity in your heart, this anxious feeling in your heart. That, okay, oh man, the church is in such sorrow. How can I even preach to others in the state that the church is in right now? I'm pretty sure St. Augustine said this. The church is like a boat. It's not perfect. It'll have its ups and downs. It'll break from time to time. But guess what? In the middle of the ocean, we must stay in it. We must stay in it. And it is that hope in the obedience of the church, in obedience to the church, that we will have souls saved. We will obey Christ's mission. We will follow in Christ's footsteps and say, God is real. God is real. And hopefully lead another soul into heaven.